Alright, this is going to be my 4th video on how to beat every character in Grand Blue. The last video was on Seox, and top comment in that video wanted me to do Cag. Whatever the top comment in this video is the next character I will do. So with that said, let's talk about Cag. So with Cag, like most characters, only her lights are plus on block. So her close light is +4, her far light is +1, her 6XL is +2, and leads to the auto combo like everybody else. Not much to say about that. Alright, let's talk about her other buttons. Her mediums, really far reaching. Her 2M is not a low, so you do not have to crouch block that. And her H. This button is a really far reaching 9-frame heavy. So I've seen people get really obliterated by this move. So I want to talk about how to beat this. So, common things that happen. Oop, didn't mean to do that immediately. You can get all your buttons crushed because this is a heavy. So if you're not hitting a heavy into it, and your button's going to hit around the same time, it will just lose. It also usually hits farther than most of your other buttons, so I believe this will hit here. Yeah, see? Gran also has a 9-frame heavy, but Cags is further, or hits further. So, let's talk about what you can do against this. One thing you can do is you know it's coming out. You can roll. Sometimes you'll be plus if you roll early enough. Sometimes you're fast enough too. You can also get a punish on it. I don't believe that was actually a punish, but you can get a punish on it. Oop, maybe not do it too early. Yeah, so you can get a punish. Not the best thing to do, but sometimes you want to try to get out of a corner or something. It might be your better option. Alright, so the other thing you can do is if you're out in the open, you know it's coming or they're spamming it, you can try and hit it after the move comes out. So let's talk about this. So after this plays all the way out, her hitbox will still be there, where the weapon is. Where these rings are is basically where I would say the hitbox is about. Alright, so basically what I'm saying is, you see how I am nowhere near her, but I can still hit this heavy? Just know that you can do that, but you will have to figure out a punish. For instance, oop, did it too early. That won't hit. That won't combo. So you will have to figure out on different characters what your punish is. For instance, on Gran. Oop, I did too early. You can do something like that. Get your combo, get your damage. And you can try and stop her from just spamming out this move. That's it for her heavy for now. Maybe I'll come back saying any other frame trap kind of things that she can do to you. With her jump normals, she has really average jump normals. There's really nothing to talk about with them. Her heavy hits decent, it's plus on block. Or, you know, more plus on block than her light would be. Her medium is a good air-to-air, but really I never even see Cags even use this button, so I wouldn't worry about it. She can stall her air momentum when she does her charge, so for instance if she jumps, it's one of the ways she can try and bait anti-airs. She's really good at that. So let's talk about her special moves. So I'm going to talk about her teleports first. So with her teleports, each one does something different, and each one hits a different pose. The only ones you have to remember the poses for, if you want to, is the light and the medium. So with the light one, ooh, let's see if I can get a... Alright, there you go. She'll clasp her hands together like this, and lift her leg up. And that's how you know the light teleport's coming out. The light teleport always teleports just a little bit back, like whatever direction is away from your character. So, this is the light teleport. That's all you need to know about it. With the medium teleport is where things get a little bit stranger. So, let me see if I can hit this a little bit early. Oop. I guess it's better. So she'll stick out both her hands like this, and she'll teleport a set distance forward. So what I mean by the set distance forward is it's about 1, 2, 3 backdashes. Oop. 1, 2, 3. And she'll teleport behind you if she's that far. But if she's further than 3, she'll teleport right in front of you. If she's full screen, she'll still go about that far, and she'll be around here. So all you need to know is that if she's doing the medium teleport, that there is a like set distance she can go. Like if she's right here and she does it, she'll teleport really far away from you. She is really negative if you can figure out she's going to teleport, but it can be kind of hard to punish. Unless you're really looking for it. There's also the ones in the air. They do the same thing. They hit the same pose as well. Now the difference between the medium and heavy though, that I want to talk about, is that the heavy also goes a set distance. But if it will cross you up to go that distance, like see, let me show you with the medium, right? With the medium, she'll go all the way over here. But if you use the heavy one, first off it has a hitbox, right? But she'll always teleport directly behind you if it's going to cross you up. Another thing to note is that if she jumps up in the air and does this, that you can always reversal out of this. Let me go ahead and set her to do it. Just so you know. I don't know if this will hit. It might be too slow. Yeah. So you probably just want to use your actual reversal. Maybe you have a really fast super. I don't know what the frame data is on every super. But I know that every DP will just blow this up. I believe she cannot block after she teleports either. Let me... Yeah, she cannot block after she teleports. So this will always hit. Is there anything else? Oh, I guess I can talk about the unique one. So obviously, the greatest pose is the statue, the Kirby down, what is it called? Not Smash. I don't remember what the Smash Bros. Freaking thing is. Down special. You know, she hits the Kirby down special. She does this, and then she'll teleport out. This is her reversal too. So they changed it in a patch or two ago, where now if you block this, right, she will always teleport a set distance away. Let me have a recorder do that. So now she does this, she'll be negative 40, and you can always try and get your punish. You get a really big punish. That was probably not optimal at all, but I was just doing a random combo. But just know if you have a 66L you want to use, if you have any character that you might have to run in, just know that she's really, really negative after this DP, and she always teleports back now. I don't believe that she can cross you up or anything. Yeah, so she always teleports back to where she was, but a little bit further than like a light or a medium. So just know that you can get your 6XL, you can get your H, whatever you really want, after you block this. Is there anything else I want to talk about today? Not really. So we'll start talking about the traps before I start talking about air special moves. So with the traps, you have to do moves that actually hit low. For instance, Grand's 2L hits low. See, that hits low because it's at the stand block. But Grand's 2M does not hit low. So they're set to stand block again. So you're able to block that. So if you do the trap and you try and hit it with the 2M, it will not hit. The Grand Sweep works, but usually you just want to use whatever your fastest low button is. So for like characters like the Diva does not have a low hitting 2L. They'll have to use a different button. So the Diva has to use their 2M. Their 2M hits low. You can also hit the ones in the air, but usually you have to use like a 2H or something. It's not really worth it. One thing you can do, let's go back to Grand actually, is that if they do this air one, if you really want to, you can jump into it. You can jump into it and block it if you really want to. If you feel like you're gonna get hit by something crazy, she can do like pillars, for instance, to try and knock you into it. But you can also do your jumping L on a lot of characters, because the jumping L comes out fast enough to break the trap before it hits you. And also, you'll still have a hitbox when you're coming down. I don't really recommend doing this, but this is something that, you know, you can try. Oop. If you don't do it fast enough, you will get hit though. So, you gotta be careful. But you can try doing that. Again, I don't recommend doing it. It is something I just wanted to bring up. Now, let's talk about this, actually. So, some characters will probably have different buttons they want to use. For instance, Anila can try and use her sweep. This will break any traps. Like, let's have her do... So you can even try to do stuff like that. Get rid of a lot of traps. The thing is, it takes a long time to recover, so I only recommend if you know that you can, like, hit them, or you can try and make them block it. Because he will break all the traps. Let me set the character to crouching. So you can try and do stuff like that. But that, it's just all character dependent at that point. Just know that you have to hit the traps with the low. Go back to Grin, the most average little man. Something else to note, obviously when you use a heavy move, it puts it on cooldown, but with the traps, you just will know that you can't put the air ones up. So let me see real quick. Opponent, battle, skill cooldown default, right? So she won't be able to put the air ones anymore if she puts these ones down. But any ones that she has out already will still be out. So for instance, so she can only have one of each out at a time, unless she does the EX one, just to let you know. And it also puts it on cooldown. So if you break any of the ones on the ground, she does this one, she'll have a long time before she can put them out again. Let me have her... See how long of a cooldown this is for her traps to come back? So just to let you know that you'll have a lot of free time. When she does stuff like this, you can try and hit her with the fireball, stuff like that. If she blocks, you see that if she blocks it, then the traps won't go away. But if she gets hit, then they will go away. So that's really important in situations like this, where it's like, let's have a trap out, I guess. Oop, I need to do the medium one. So stuff like this can lead into a bad situation. Trying to find a way where you could technically hit her, but the trap's there. Maybe like here, right? So I don't want to have her hit. No. So you can lead yourself into getting hit by the trap. So if you do a block string, you can try and do something that pushes you out of it. Or you can start your block string with a low, and it'll still get rid of it. Let me turn the skill cooldown back off for her. Is there anything else I really want to talk about with these traps? Well, I guess another key thing to note is if you get hit, let me turn off blocking. You need to watch out when there's traps on, because you can't get hit by pillars. You get hit, leading to a combo and other things. But everybody knows that. Also, obviously, if you get grabbed, you can get thrown into them. For your combo. Is there anything else I want to talk about the traps? Not really. I guess we can start talking about some of the important special moves in the air. So, you saw the heavy one. There's a lot of ways for her to try and bait your anti-air. Common one. Oops. I mean, this one used to be common. You don't see this one as much anymore because, let me show you why. So, she used to not be able to get hit out of it like this. But now she can, so this one's not that common. The one you see more often now is the trap, right? Let me see if I can do this. So if you think you're gonna get an anti-air on her, she has a trap, she can get a combo. So what you can do is you can try and walk forward if you see her jump. And at certain distances, she won't be able to do the trap. So, see how that doesn't hit? She has to be kind of far away. So you just know that with this, you can always avoid it if you're closer to her. I guess I could show you the difference between, or an actual answer too. So if you think she's going to do either one, or if you just react to the blue flash. So let's see, I have her back up and do it. If you spot dodge on reaction to the blue flash, it'll just miss. And then if she does this one, if you spot dodge on reaction, you can get a punish here. So again, I'll show you. So if you see her go blue in the air, just know you can always spot dodge, get a punish, do whatever you want. Is there anything else particular to the air? Not really. Okay, we'll talk about her other special moves. We got the pillar. This is the light pillar. The light pillar only tracks you if you're closer than this. It will just track you. So for instance, if you're right here, it'll hit you. If you're right there, it'll still hit you. But any further than that, and it will not track you. The medium is basically the exact opposite. The dead zone or basically where the light hits, the medium won't hit. So it'll hit you all the way from there, but now it's a dead zone. This will not track you here. The EX one will always track you and always pushes you away. I believe it in full screen, right? Oh no, that doesn't go all the way full screen. Things to know. The light one always leaves her -5. The medium leaves her -1 and pushes you towards her. And the heavy one is also, again, -5. If you get hit by this, it will knock you into the air. That's how you get hit by the traps and get comboed. If you, I believe, yeah, you can react to this. The hits on 24 frames. This is like the Dragon Ball Fighters level reaction time. You can spot dodge this, but you cannot roll it. So let me show you. You can spot dodge, but if you try to roll, it hits up from underneath you, and it will catch your spot dodge. If I'm not overstepping it. It will miss if you're running on certain characters. You can be faster than it. What else? Oh yeah, so normal situations that can happen. So if you have the trap out and she pushes you into it, you set her to block. You won't be able to do anything about the trap in this situation, but if you're a little bit further away from the trap, you can try and break it even after you get hit by the pillar. But you have to be careful. This will leave you negative because you will just be whiffing a light, but you can get out of certain situations. Just know that if you're like too close to the trap and you try and do this, oops, I didn't block, then you will just get hit out of your light. You have to be really careful. One of the times where you have to just figure out whether you want to or not. You might want to just block it. You might want to just... You can try and break it, but just know that you have to be at least around here away from the trap. Or the trap will just interrupt your light. Now with the hula hoop, this is really just a combo tool. You don't really see it too often. The light one, like you can make these safe, but they're always negative. There's no way to make this plus. If he does it in your face, then this is -1 billion. She can use the medium one as a frame trap, so I'll show you. Like put it in the corner. Because if you get counter hit from the medium one, it is a combo starter, but you're never really gonna see that. Alright. So now I want to talk about Cag and her offense. I believe... Alright. So this is a normal combo, or just one of the ways I found to set up the traps and everything, where you get your mix-up. So, one thing I recommend that you don't do against Cag, at least not all the time, is you don't want to down or delay tech. If you don't know what delay teching is, then you're gonna have to look up a different guide on how to play defense. This is like a core mechanic, the Grand Blue. I guess I can show you what it means. So let me try and flip this around. So I'll have Cag run up and grab me, and then I'll have her do a meaty, right? So you see how right there I hit down, back, and grab? Well, if she did run up and throw again, instead of run up and jab, then I can still tech it. So, I have her run up and grab. I think I hit that too early for a true delay tech, but you'll just do stuff like that, and you can get out of throws. So, the reason why you don't want to do it all the time against Cag is all of her special moves are really good at stopping you from delay teching. So, for instance, I'm going to try and delay tech again, and I got hit. That leads into a full combo. Like I don't really have time to show you the whole combo. Just know that you will get full comboed if you try to delay tech there. And another thing is, let me flip this around. If I show you the combo, oh, not the combo. Is it this one now? I shouldn't have recorded over that last one. Yeah, so this is the setup again. Now, if you get thrown here, you will take a combo, but this will do less damage. That's not an actual combo that you see, but all throw combos are going to scale harder than if she does that combo. But let's see, I got to record it this way. And if she does, instead of doing the grab, she does this. If this counter hits you, you're going to eat a huge combo. Also, you can't throw against this because she gets in the air. So let me show you that. I guess I can record it. Alright, I'm not recording. Excellent. So let's try this again. So I'm gonna act like I'm gonna delay tech. So then you're going to get counter hit, and this is going to lead into a ton of damage. So just know that in a lot of situations against Cag, you might want to eat the throw a lot more often than other characters. It's kind of like Normaya when she can do the flip, and she can bait your throw. Just know that you're better off eating a lot more throws against Cag than other characters. Especially if you don't want to get shimmied, or you don't want her to jump up and teleport on you. Is there anything else I really want to talk about with Cag? Talked about all of her special moves, right? Oh, I guess I haven't gone over this, right? Just know that she full charges it. It's plus 1 billion. The only time she really is going to end the combo with it is like this. And then if she does something like that, she can mix you up by doing this. But usually she's negative, and you can also spot dodge this if you're ready to see it. Not too big of a deal. I think that's pretty much it. If you have any other problems with Cag, it's probably not our character specific, and that's really all I have to say about Cag. Hopefully I can get out another video to you guys, and hopefully we get another interesting character to go over.